determination as to who had won the lag, so this is a first for me, certainly. They're lagging again. Oh, that was also close, but there was. So this is the established star up against the up-and-comer. I think this match is
foul stroke, all in hand.
Well, the one thing you don't want to do. Oh, and it wasn't worth the wait.
On the field, there's always that saying, and your first glance is usually pretty accurate. There's a missed ball in return, and you know, I saw some things in his first match, and of course, playing a fellow countryman, Hammer at a young age.
Yeah, he just seemed nonchalant to me in his first match. Made a lot of unnecessary mistakes. Just want to go back to our first match today. Do you hold the same opinion as I do, Jeremy? That
right out of my mouth there. I mean, normally, you know, some of these tournaments we play early rounds without a shot clock on outer tables. When the players get a warning, a lot of times, you know, they tend to play better. It's all land together. And in the opening, I said that I don't really know if there's a better player percentage-wise than ALOYSIUS YAPP.
And also able to play under extreme pressure, as he showed at the Reyes Cup.
Okay, trying to move the cue ball, not in position for anything offensive. Just trying to get in position to play a real nice the tension, because this is winner's qualification. You know, you get through this one, you're into that final 64, and you know, the loser's qualification obviously isn't usually as tough, but this tournament's a little different.
Absolutely. The winner of this will have the rest of the day off as AJ MANAS makes him on 6.
And I think he's on 2 fouls. Is that not correct? I think AJ's on 2 fouls, so he's got to be a little.
On 2 fouls. If you foul now,
okay,
you will
the
lose.
Side. Oh, he came with spin. This is going to open him. Yeah, me as far as looking at AJ, but I didn't see anything like his first match. You know, the times I've gotten to see him play. Oh, now after all that, that's the part about 9 ball.
Who would have thought that young AJ MANAS would have had a chance to win this rack, and not just a chance, but a really good one?
So of course, cues are very delicate. They get used to different types, and sometimes that chain still got that nice long fluid stroke, though. That's not going to go away. Makes you feel like there's no nerves there. But
MANAS wins the first rack.
You would have to bet otherwise if you've ever played this game competitively. A great match at Hill Hill. Win Antoine's up 8-2 right now. And we always talked about the numbers games with those types of countries that are so involved in the game. And
Albin Ocean 9-5.
PLP had a decent European Open, of course, with a big win over his buddy Eklund Kachi, but looks like he's been working on things, and of course, huge win here, especially with that scoreline.
Yes, and I've been watching that match because it's right below.
Running the rack, I'm not sure exactly what happened. I had to get it for the Prez for the in between the matches, but to finish the match, he was on his 5th and let it escape.
Get the feeling this one will be a little closer than that. Young AJ MANAS is a player that is already well respected by the established stars of the game.
6-9 with the cue ball, trying to get a little separation as well. Oh, he's playing on the lighter side. Nice.
And that was a cracker as well. Brilliant.
That's got to go. That's got to go to make it really easy.
Margin of error was large. He says so what, just
MANAS wins the second
knocks it in as though it was over the pocket. AJ MANAS.
Of course, a huge title for both teams to try and get representing their country and making those memories. I tell you, I've never heard anyone that has attended that just didn't want to go down. I think he has a pretty nice look at the two. He does, and efficient. I think his opponent has really shown us that. Why he's had such great results time and time again. Just remember this. It may get lucky though. I mean, he did about close quarters, getting this up and down quickly. He's got to almost land on top of the three. Cue ball could get ahead of the three. Really.
Foul stroke, all in hand.
Unfortunate scratch there. To get safe, you could kick it in. Of course, these guys practice with the jump cue.
Wow, he can do this, no one else can.
The original pioneer for the jump shot was Earl Strickland. The guy that I always considered probably the best as far as the top players. You know, there are some guys, I think it was different, really good with the jump cue early, you know, considering the technology they had at that time. It wasn't something you grew up with. There were some great players that when they went to jump the ball, you were wanting them to jump it with the jump cue just because.
Being in 1992 and again 5 years later. Look at the side there. Just the visualization. Yes, there's still an awful lot for AJ MANAS to learn.
AJ MANAS wins the
but
third
in
rack.
terms of shot making, in terms of 18-year-old from the pool hotbed of the Philippines, AJ MANAS, what a start he's made. The first rack, well, to be frank, he was very poor.
A 9-ball pool. I mean, always talk about technique. Of course, do a lot of teaching and coaching, but you know when. Lead on at the table too, and he's on the 5-ball, so he's got to clean up 5 shots to get hill and break. I think that could be the case here, trailing, you know, trying to get in position, maybe try to control a little the pace of the match against a young AJ MANAS, especially being down 3-0. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Jason Shaw. I was going to say putting the finishing touches to victory, but after that, maybe not. That's over on table 2. He was basically 1 foot and several toes into the next round.
Just go to the rail instead of trying to be so, you know, touchy and cute behind the 9. Not saying it was a terrible play. This is giving up a shot also for ALOYSIUS YAPP. Short of the mark. Now he's got to make a decision. Bongers now going to the air with the jump cue.
ALOYSIUS YAPP wins the 4th rack.
It took a while, but ALOYSIUS YAPP.
Quiet guy, great player from Poland. Oh, he hit that way thin. Did get a ball down, and it's going to work out. So he doesn't like the combination. He's trying to go 2 cushions to play the pink in the lower left. Looks like he hit it beautifully. Yeah, really good. This one.
He's the closest pursuer to Fedor Gorst in the World 9-Ball Tour rankings. Win this and top spot 2014. And in 2021 he came very close to winning. I know he's not made the most convincing start, Jeremy, but on any list of potential champions at these big events,
ALOYSIUS YAPP
the
wins
name
the
of
fifth rank.
ALOYSIUS YAPP has to be included. And after losing the first 3,
Yeah, Khalid and Bongers had about 5 or 6 exchanges on the 2-ball, battling for that first shot. It looks like Khalid has gotten it. He's in position to win that. You talk about the Regulario match, 4th of the 3. See what I was talking about. Khalid has made a mistake somewhere because Bongers is on the 8 and 9. To move on, and Bongers is a sneaky.
Tobias Bongers is not disappointed. Yes, he says, come on. He's won 9-8. Khalid Al-Ghamdi goes to the losers qualification round this evening.
Beautiful control there.
Yeah, that is another match I've been watching. Bohannon and
Yeah, that beautiful safety showing that talent. Produced a nice shot. And going to the ad break, he should see.
yeah, one of those matches where his table time is well below 50%, and yet he's won after this 9-ball goes in 66% of the racks. AJ, A-OK, and that's storylines, and maybe that narrative is going to be widened by a story about an 18-year-old overcoming one of the game's stars.
We've had so far, though, there's been some troublesome ones here early. And these hit nice. You can see the 2 near the red 3.
I think Yapp, from what I've seen so far, would be well advised to just increase the pace slightly. As you said, for his own good.
You know, our game, our sport, knocking balls in, and like you said, getting that rhythm. Can't ever imagine ALOYSIUS making too bad of a decision, and if you're feeling the execution nicely.
Numerous occasions, and we've seen him play brilliantly.
Why he's really become the elite in the world, one of the elite. Because he doesn't miss many balls either. Comes with the tough shot. You saw that at the Reyes Cup, some of the shots he made. Shake of the head there, I'm not sure why. Perfect position, hit the 7 well.
ALOYSIUS YAPP wins the 7th
The
rank.
gap closes again for a man who has got queuing. Here, Yapp wants to split these balls far and wide. Well, the one's in the side. Not bad. Very fluent pot. 3-1 up on Kopin Yi. chance here for 4-1.
Use some power to stun over. And this is what happens. Now you got to get on the 6 halfway through the match. 6 for MANAS and 4 for YAPP.
So I reckon MANAS, well, we know he's missed 6 pots. In a moment, if he accepts this opportunity, which you can't imagine will go a-begging.
Again, but I had this conversation years ago with a few players. That if you foul 3 times in one game, period, maybe it should be a loss again.
Didn't even think, entertain. Scott thought he whipped it in as though it was the most natural thing in the world. And the 9-ball follows, so AJ MANAS is now more than halfway.
You alluded to a moment ago as far as cleaning up. You know, he has a, what is it, 2-game lead now at 5-3, I believe it is. And he's made 6 less balls than YAPP, and he has a 2-game lead. He's really disturbed, I think, or doesn't like the situation. So
this might be way off the mark, Jeremy. A pal down at the club, as he does in this match.
I totally agree. I think he'd play the same in the final of this World Pool Championships. Well, we saw the 9-ball earlier where he ended up way short. Didn't even think twice, just got down and gets this down and gets through, maybe gets the break going. We may not see a whole lot more of Aloysius YAPP in this match. We'll see. I think this break and run took all of about 90 seconds.
He plays with very appealing fluidity, doesn't he, AJ MANAS? And just like that, when you the way things are going in this match, he could get the silver for this contest, i.e. come out second best.
Probably just float it, come across, stay a little above the 3. Fool you the way it sits with the 3 there, where you think it makes the pocket bigger, but actually these 4-inch pockets, sometimes it makes it a little more difficult. Great. He didn't want to take a chance, and this may lend a little more point to him. He's going to come out for the kiss shot. So the kiss shot must lay really nice, just a little thin.
And there's no nation.
Yeah, well, they grow up playing rotation, and you know, which you have to shoot in order, but that's with 15 balls on the table, so you have to come back for the 9 on the side, and this is 2 breaking runs. After that missed 3 ball from YAPP to tie our score.
AJ MANAS wins the 10th rack.
The most he can.
And that table's not far away, so I really haven't seen him at the table much, Kopini, and he's been playing great, so that maybe yeah, he's going to give him a little look, I think. Yeah, it's going to be long distance. And
We will see Jeffrey Rodder.
the 3 over the filler. He caught the double kiss. You could see it as it was going towards the 2. It was going to double kiss. Get behind. It should be a routine. Bring the cue ball down behind that 3 and 9. He's trying to pin him. Just going to creep past the side, I think. So this is going to be easy by any means. Smartest shot. Still, though, you could lose a very manageable kick shot. And, of course, AJ, great with the jump cue. Yeah, very good. Feel like it's a big.
wanted.
Pay attention to Naoki Oi. I think he was down 7-2 or 7-3 now. Just 3 balls away from tying that match. And he's on a bit of a break and run session. That's what I was thinking. He was going to be going away from the pink 4.
Very nice indeed. Just for a split second.
Will come 3 cushions for the 8. Most likely play the 9 in the left middle. It's going to be a pretty good stretch here. I think Casper may have gotten one back. I'm not sure the score's been
This one's
marked on
tightening up as well.
Still haven't seen Kopini at the table.
Aloysius YAPP wins the 11th
No,
rack.
it's probably not the case. He is what may be setting us up for what, you know, a lot of us could have thought of a potential final and losers qualification with him and SVB. The ball, normally they would look behind the ball if they're shooting. So he's just going to try and put him on top of the 4, I believe.
Well, he took a cheek.
It's going to end up short side, another friendly bump. Down. Should play this 4 and 5 and maybe draw behind. The green 6, the combination on the
2015. Kopini edging SVB 13-11. So you said it could have been a final. Well, a decade ago, it was a final.
on the 6 here. To play a touchy one off the purple 5. Yoy making the comeback on 7-3 is 1-5 on the trot.
Things out of the fire. We saw it in our first featured match of this broadcast with Eklund Kachi. 7-4 down, Big Christmas was 7-3 adrift. Now though, it is only 7-5. Elimination last 64 tomorrow. ALOYSIUS YAPP is number 2 in the World 9-Ball Tour rankings. But at the moment, he's struggling to contain an 18-year-old from the Philippines who doesn't seem to have a care in the world.
Yeah, it's got to go. This is going to offer a shot, I believe. This is going to come back down, just a matter of where it sits. Looks like it's going to get past handy. I mean, the 3, 4, 5 back on this bottom end. 6 is a little covered maybe by the 8 and the 7, but
And one of the I was making of MANAS at the start of the match, the fact he's so nonchalant, it seems, could actually the way he plays the game. Certainly, looking from the outset.
and I'll tell you what happens. It could be by design, you know, practicing a little bit. And has experienced some success doing so. And things quickly.
Yeah, external intensity.
Guy.
AJ MANAS wins the
And
13th
now,
track.
Albert James MANAS is who 20 years ago won this World 9-ball title when he was 16.
Title, but
So
won the title or not, we can see he's gonna, oh, what a missed 3-ball there. He's gonna get an awesome flick though, unless he scratches.
Foul strike.
oh, so close.
The end there doesn't really have much to say about. Oh, I don't know if this is any good. He's hit this way off mark. I mean, too light with the speed. Is he gonna try and get behind the purple? Oh, he could. He was trying to make that, by the way, and if he didn't make it in the side, let it wander, but still here from this distance. Yeah, caught it a little heavy. Don't think you're going to see an 8.
And Sufi has stuck the 8 over the centre pocket.
Yeah, got the snooker here back at the 8-5. Yeah, of course, just to advance in the tournament. When we get to that final 64, beautiful kick shot. He's made it. What a turn.
Your observational skills, Jeremy, have not failed you. YAPP has beaten.
That's where he took his loss at Hill Hill. That was yesterday. Yep, got up off the ball there. I was wondering, it looked like he was pretty perfect on the 6.
Just looked a little edgy on the last couple of shots to me, but that.
ALOYSIUS
YAPP.
wins the 14th
Found over
track.
there was the lobster rolls at a few places. They were just incredible.
I will concur with that.
Oh, the one to bobbles. Did he get another one down? The 2's heading towards the pocket, and it did fall. So again, left side rail and down. No, he's cueing downward on this. Watch out for the left side. Oh, he hit it beautifully. Really good. He's going to fall a little underneath this. This is going to get a little tricky, especially when you don't think he's shooting. I think he's playing the 3 underneath the 7. Trying to use the 4 and the 7 for a snooker. And he's left the kick and stick maybe, though. A little thin. Over swerved it.
So still in deep, deep trouble.
Well, he's going to fall behind this one a little awkward.
That wasn't undercut. It was absolutely pinged. But
You get a roll here. Your ball's going to be near the rail.
YAPP is
Look at-
4 balls from suffering the same fate. Make that 3.
Well, I really like what he did there. I know he's going to have to make a nice one on the 7. Pinched over. Yeah, I was going to say, if the nerves are going, that's the type of shot that can get away. It's going to open up. I don't think maybe a little flirty, though. Yeah, he got him right on top. So he's cut off the easy kick, side rail, and then at the 7. This will bend a bit. He's hit it. He's hit it. It's going to lay on the side cushion. What a hit. the 7 somewhat. Beautiful speed, really good. That's like soft hands to get that control. And
Did it
8,
open?
9 for this 8-9 combination in the side. He's overhit this. This needs to bounce a little bit. What a shot.
At the age of 18, MANAS.
AJ MANAS wins the match.
It was only a couple of
9
years
matches to
ago he
6.
won the junior title at the Hanoi Open. Now he's beating